So please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Professor in Suit. We are doing grade 11 general EOT, end of the term. So we finished almost all the parts, which is the last part where in the end I'll give you a formula sheet. That's very important because for grade 11 general, there are a lot of formulas. I hope this formula sheet helps you. Okay. So let's straight dive into it, the remaining ones. So we did the volume of composite solid. Let's go ahead in doing the similar figure. So here there are two types of questions can come. One which deals with area and one which deals with volume. Okay, both has easy formulas. So I'll tell you first with the areas formula. What does the area says? Whenever you have two figures which is similar, like as you said, rectangle ABCD and rectangle JKLM are similar triangles. Means what? They are similar. Whenever they are similar, what they want, find the area of the rectangle JKLM. So whenever two figures which are similar, you can get into this formula. What does the formula says? Area of ABCD over area of JKLM, okay, will be equal to, take any side. Now which side you can see the value is given, AD square over what's the other corresponding side, JM square. So that's the formula. Whenever two figures which are similar, the areas can be done by this formula. So the area of one figure over area of other figure will be equal to square of that figure side over square of the other figure side, provided these two sides are corresponding. So if you take AD, you have to take GM. If you take AB, you have to take JK. Okay, understood? That's it. Now put the values which you know. ABCD's area, you know how much is it? 32. So put it 32 over there. JKLM area we don't know, let it be X equal AD. How much is the AD given? 8 square over JM given how much? 5 square. Do shift solve. That's my favorite part. So we do 32 over alpha X. Okay, so the main reason for doing shifts always, like you guys are grade 11, you know how to do it, how to cross multiply. And so let's not waste time on it. And as we have to go with the technology, do shift solve. So what's the area? 12.5. So that's the area of JKLM. How much is it? 12.5. What's the unit? Centimeter square. Okay, easy peasy. That's how you do it. Now let's go to the next part where they talk about volume. So each pair of solids is similar. Find the volume of each solid. Round to the nearest tenth if necessary. Now same if the figures are similar. What can you say about their volume? So I can say, suppose there is a figure A, okay, and there is a figure B. Okay, and if I take a side, like suppose it is AC, and this side is BD. So what can I say about their volume? So volume of figure A over volume of figure B will be equal to, take any side. Let's take the corresponding side AC and take the corresponding side BD. What will happen? For the area it was square. For volume it is power 3. Okay, only that much difference is there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do one of the figure. Okay, so first the 12 and 14 is same, so I'll do one of this. So we need to find the volume of each solid. We need to find the volume of each solid. So let's find the volume of this one. Now what does this looks like? It looks like a prism. Now what's the volume of prism? BH. So it looks like a prism. So prism volume is BH. Okay. What is B? B is the base area. Now what is this base? this 2, and the high length is 3. So what will be the b? 2 times 3, that is how much? 6. And how much is the height? 4. So height is 4. So what's the volume of the first figure? Let it be v1. It will be 6 times 4. That's how much? 24. Understood? Same. Volume of v2. We don't have enough, enough, what do you say, sides, and enough, what do you what's that word called, enough values to find the volume of this blue figure. So we have this breadth, okay, but we don't have the length, and we don't have the height also. Okay, let me use another color so that it's distinct. So you have the length, you have the width, but you don't have the length, and neither you have the height. Okay, so you can't find the volume. So let that volume be v2. But we have this formula. What does it say? Is volume of 1 over volume of 2 will be side over, but with the power. Okay, so we can use volume of 1 over volume of 2. Volume of 2 is this one, is equal to, take the side of this one, which corresponds to this. Now you see, this is the side down, which we know for v2. So that we can write down 6 power 3. So same corresponding side I have to take. What is that power? What's the side? 2. 2 power 3. Now what's v1? That's 24. So that's 24 over v2. V2 we don't know, so that's x. Okay, well, let's write it again. So it's 24 over x equal 2 power 3, 6 power 3. Do shift solve. Okay, same way. Let's go here. That's 3, that's 6, that's 3, that's 2, that's 24. Okay, so shift solve equals. So what's the volume you get? 648. So that's 648. So V2 will be what? 648 cubic centimeter or centimeter cube. Okay, that's the volume of the second figure, and this the volume of the first figure. Okay, understood how to do? Okay, that's how I do it. That was prism. Now let's go ahead with the next figure. Now what's that next figure? Oh, now that next figure is pyramid. How you know it's pyramid and why it's not prism? I've told you the difference before when we did this in part 5, I think. Prism is something which is equal from base to the top. Okay. So the first one is prism because it's, see, you see the figure is same from bottom to top, same figure. Whereas pyramid, it's not same. You see, it's coming like this. Okay, it's become pointing. So it's not same. It's carving like this. So if you see a figure which is pointing upwards, it's called pyramid. Now what's the volume for pyramid? Now if you don't, I'll share you this formula sheet as well. Okay, you can see my screen. So I've made a formula sheet for you guys which gives everything. Okay, the lateral area. So where we have volume of pyramid. Now what's volume of pyramid? 1 over 3 bh. 1 over 3 bh. So what's the volume of pyramid? 1 over 3 bh. Okay. Now let's take another color. 1 over 3 bh. Now what is b? Let's take the first figure. The b is the down base. The base is what? A square. All sides, you see this line? What does this line means? Equal. So all sides are equal. So this 6, this is also 6. So what will be the b? So base area will be what? 6 times 6. What is it? 36. So what will be v1? 1 over 3 times b, that is 36, times h. What is h? The height? 9. Okay, times 9. Now put it in the calculator. I think 36 over 3, it's 12. 12 times 9, I think it is 108. Right? 12 times 9, 18, 1. Yes, 108. So what's V1? 108 centimeter cube. Okay. Once you know V1, let's use this formula. Okay. That says V1 over V2 over the side which you know. Now look which side you know for this one, the height. So we have to take the same corresponding height here. Okay. So this height V2, this is V2. Okay. So V2 it's 12. So we have to take that 12 down. Okay, because V2 we have taken down. So same, its side also should be taken down. Many of the students make this mistake. If you take the volume V2 down, you have to take that side also down. Okay, don't take it up. It won't give you the same answer. So it should be volume is down, side is also down. Volume V1, the side is what 9, that will come up. Okay, now put it in the, okay, so 108, put it over here. So what you will have 108 over V2, 9 cube over 12 cube. Okay, so put it in the calculator, same way. So it's 12, go up, 9, 108. Okay, that's it. Shift solve. What do you get? 256. That's the volume of the second figure. So what's V2? The second figure, 256 cubic centimeter, as I told before, or you can also write centimeter cube, up to you. Understood? So this is how you find the volume. Okay. Before finding, you need to know which figure is this. Now I think you guys are clear how to determine which figure is what. I want you guys to pause this video and try this question number 14 by yourself. It's same like question number 12. Go ahead. Okay. Let's go ahead with question number 15. Now 15 is what everybody knows. It's a cylinder. Okay. So let's take another color for cylinder. Okay. So it's a cylinder. Now what's the volume of cylinder? If you don't remember, check the formula sheet. Volume of cylinder, it is V equal pi r square h. So if you keep on going back and forth, one time you will remember the formula. Okay. So what's the volume? Pi r square h. So volume of cylinder is what? Pi r square h. Okay. So here V2 is what the value is given. So let's find volume of V2. That is pi r. What is r? The radius. That is 5. So 5 square, that's a radius, and this is the height. It's 10 times 10. Now put it in the calculator. What it will be. So what do you have? Shift pi bracket 5 close square times 10. Okay, so what do you get the answer? 785. Let it be in pi. Okay, because at the end when we need volume, that time will take point. So it's 250 pi. What is it? 250 pi. 250 pi. Okay, so let's use the same formula, v1 over v2. Now v1, what's v1? This is v1. So what is side? 5 power 3, the height, and the same corresponding is height is 10. So 10 power 3. V1 we don't know, so that is your x. V2 we know, it's 250 pi 5 3 10 power 3. Okay, doing the calculator. Okay, so it's not that. So let's do it again. So we have alpha x over 250 pi equal 5 power 3 over 10 power 3. Okay, so always make sure you put the numbers properly. If you take v1 up, you see which its side should come up 5. If you take v2 down, its side should come down. Okay, many of the students make this mistake of jumbling up in hurry, but I want you guys don't do it. Okay, so what's the volume? 98.17. What they want? Nearest tenth. So that's after point 0.1 number. So 98.7, if I cancel, it will become 2, 98.2. So what's V1? 98.2 centimeter cube. Let's write V2 also in terms of point to the nearest tenth. So what is 250 pi? Okay, so it's 250 pi. What was it? 785.39. So nearest tenth means after point one number. So this 9 if I cancel, so this 3 will become 4. 785.4. 785.4. Okay. Same. Wait, let me write it a little bit behind. 785.4. 785.4 centimeter cube. Okay, so that's your answer. Hope you guys like this EOT. So we finished the whole EOT for 11 grade general. Hope you loved it. Now let's go to the formula sheet. Now that's the trick. I want you guys to remember this. Okay, so this formula sheet has the entire formula which is there in EOT. So I've skipped all the formulas which is not there in EOT, but which might be there in the grade 11 textbook, which is not needed for us. So focus on these formulas. So first one is circumference. Then you have arc length. So there is two formulas for arc length. You see, one is for 2 pi r. When they have given you radius, use this. When they have given you circumference in the question, use this formula for the arc length. And what is AB arc length? This one. Theta is the angle for it. And this one, when you have two tangents cutting the circle. Okay, so if they want the angle x, you use this formula. How it is? Measure angle, measure ABC, the big one, minus AC, the small one. Okay. Then the area of circle, you know, pi r square. What is circle? This one. So how you find the area? Pi r square. The r is the radius. How you find the area of sector? This yellow part, it's a sector, the small pizza. So how you find the sector? Theta over 360 times pi r square, where theta is the angle in degree. Same here, theta is the angle in degree. Now areas of a similar figure, we just now did it. Okay. If they have given the figure similar and they want area, you can take the two areas like this two figures area over, and the side should be square. Same if they want volume, the side will be cube. Okay, but make sure if you take the figure ABCD, you take the same side AB up. WXYZ figured out the same corresponding side WX. You see, so AB if you take, you have to take WX. Okay, same like this. Then you have area of parallelogram. So when you have a parallelogram like a figure, now I'll tell you what is, how do you determine like what is which figure. Now you see, if the figure is slanting, then it's a parallelogram. If the figure is like this, one small, one big, then it's trapezoid. Okay, and if it's triangle, you know what's a triangle. And if it's a polygon, means more than three sides. Like you see here, now this is like six side, it's a hexagon. So more than three sides, it becomes a polygon. Sorry, more than polygon means what? Many sides. So it can be three, four. So three, you know. So polygon, you can see it's more than four sides, like a five sides thing. So parallelogram is A equal BH. B is this side, H is the height. Trapezoid is half times H times B1 plus B2. B1 is the upper, smaller length side, and B2 is the downside. H is the height. Area of triangle is half times B times H. That B is the down, H is the height. And area of regular polygon half into A times N times S. What is A? A is this 90-degree length hypothesis. N is the number of sides. How many sides? Here there are six. And S is the side length. Okay. Then let's go to the lateral area. So I have given the formula here and here. Okay. For prism, the lateral area and surface area is here. And same, its volume is here. Cylinder, its area is here, lateral area, surface area, and its volume is here. Okay, so say corresponding, side by side I've given. So it's easy for you. So what is prism? Prism is a figure which is constant, same up, from down to up. Okay, one second, let me see. Okay, So what's the lateral area of prism? L is equal ph. Now what is p? Is the base total side length. So total barra. So this plus this plus this plus this. That's p. And what's h? That's the height. Now what is surface area? L plus 2b. L you get it from up. And what is b? B is the base area. If it's a square, length into width you can do. Same for volume, it's BH, B is this. Now what is cylinder? Cylinder is like a, like a can, where R is this, height is this. So what's the lateral area? 2 pi RH. R is the radius, H is the height. What's the surface area? L plus 2B. Again, what's this B? B is this base area, okay? So base area. Now this area is a circle, which is will be pi r square, okay? So you can remember in that way. Now next is what is the same, its volume will be pi r square h. Okay, volume is just one formula, but for lateral area, surface area, there's two formula. For cone, it's pi r l. What is L? L is the slant height, not the center, the outside height. Okay, and what is surface area? L plus b. Now again, what is b? B is the same, this one. Okay, so b is the same. It's a circle, it will be same, pi r square. What is surface area? L plus B, you got it. And its volume 1 over 3 pi r square h. Now here is the h, the height. Then you have pyramid. Pyramid is not something straight, it goes up like this. For lateral area, the formula is 1 over 3 PL. Again, what is P? P is the down total outside length. So if the side is 4 and it's square, so 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 16 will come, okay? So we add all the sides times L. Now what is L? L is the outside length, okay? You can see the slant height. And what is surface area? L plus B. L is from here and B is the base area. Again, the base area is this one. If it's a rectangle, side times, what do you say? Width, length times width. Same for volume, it's 1 over 3 BH. What is B? The base area. And what is the H? H is the center height from the 90, okay, in the middle. For the sphere, it's a round circle. What's the surface area? 4 pi r square. R is the radius. And volume is 4 over 3 pi r cube. And same for hemisphere. Hemisphere is half of the sphere. So its surface area will be 2 pi r square. And its volume will be 2 over 3 pi r cube. Okay, so that's how you do it. Hope you loved it. I'll share this PDF in the video down section so that you can refer it. Thank you for watching. All the best for your grade 11. Thank you. Masanama.